Now we're going to look at those concepts, but from the defensive perspective. So we know what the attacker wants, which concepts are most important to him. Now we'll look at how to counter them. So how to use the concepts against the attacker. So Faria starts attacking my foot. And we know he needs to control the joints above and below the one he's attacking. So the first thing I do is I boot my foot. Here I point my toes up. Now it's going to be super hard for him to get a finish. Okay, so whenever somebody attacks your foot with a foot lock, boot your foot. Bring your toes to your knee, if that makes sense. Next thing, we need to clear our hip. So I like to open the knee and push the foot down. Here, now I'm completely free. If I try to put some power into my foot, it's going to be very hard for him to get the finish. If my toes and my hips are free, no way he's going to get the ankle lock. Okay, so this is my favorite defense. From here we can start scooting, or we can start maybe even countering with back attacks. That's the best way to counter, in my opinion. Something a lot of people like to do, but I don't think it's the best method, is fighting the hands. So they don't want to let them, their partner transfer the power into the foot, so they start fighting here. But this one, I feel, is a little bit more a stalling measure, like, how do you say it? Just waiting your time out and defending, then it is an actual escape. So I don't like to stay here fighting the hands against a straight foot lock. I prefer to boot and clear the hip. Then I feel like I'm escaping more than that I'm just defending. Last way, like last resort defense against the foot lock I like to do, when my opponent has everything in good control, he has my toes, he has my hips, is I want to counter the extension of my foot. And this works especially well in 50-50 as a late stage defense. So let's turn around a little bit. Here, Faria tries to attack my foot from here. Like the last thing I will do from here is foot assist. So now he tries to bend my foot. I actually counter the bending of my foot. So I know he wants to, sorry, the extension of my foot. He wants to extend and twist my foot here. He would be able to get a tap, but I can actually step on my foot to alleviate a little bit of that pressure. This is my last resort. So in my defense against the straight foot lock, my focus is on clearing the hips, on booting my foot. I don't like to hand fight too much. It's an idea, but it's more of a defense than an actual escape. You're just buying yourself some time. In a last resort scenario, I would put my own foot on my foot, so I counter that extension and the bending of the foot. So that's a good idea to use in the ankle lock. And these ideas you can always apply. When you know what the attacker wants, you can also figure out what you want as a defender. So we reverse engineered some of the concepts against the ankle lock.